Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we have some fascinating and weird facts that you've probably never heard of. So, sit back, relax, and let's get started. Did you know that kangaroos are not able to walk backwards? Yes, that's right. Their long and muscular tail helps them maintain balance while hopping forward, but makes it difficult for them to move in reverse. Moving on, have you ever heard of the durian fruit? It's a fruit native to Southeast Asia, particularly the Philippines, and is known for its pungent odor that resembles that of rotting flesh. Despite its unpleasant smell, it is considered a delicacy in some countries. Speaking of animals, did you know that cats have a third eyelid called a nictitating membrane? This membrane protects their eyes and keeps them moist, especially during hunting or when exposed to dust and debris. Now, let's talk about history. Do you know what the shortest war in history was? It was between the countries of Zanzibar and Great Britain, and it lasted only 38 minutes. The British had a fleet of ships, and they bombarded Zanzibar's palace, forcing the Sultan to surrender. Moving on to language, did you know that the word Q is the only word in the English language that is still pronounced the same way when the last four letters are removed? That's pretty interesting, right? Let's now shift gears and talk about cars. Did you know that most American car horns honk in the key of F? That's right. If you listen closely, you'll notice that the sound of a car horn is a perfect F note. Now, let's talk about birds. Did you know that a group of flamingos is called a flamboyance? And a group of unicorns is called a blessing? Interesting, right? Moving on to structures, did you know that the tallest building ever constructed was the Warsaw Radio Mast at 646.38 meters? Unfortunately, it collapsed in 1991 due to a structural failure. Now, let's talk about our sense of smell. Did you know that the human nose can detect over 1 trillion different scents? That's pretty impressive. Here's an interesting fact about humming. It's impossible to hum while holding your nose closed. Go ahead and try it. Speaking of language, do you know what the shortest complete sentence in the English language is? It's I am. Simple, yet effective. Now, let's talk about animals again. Did you know that butterflies taste with their feet? Yes, that's right. They use sensors on their feet to taste and determine if a plant is suitable for laying eggs. Here's a fascinating fact about sneezing. A sneeze can travel up to 100 miles per hour. So, always remember to cover your nose and mouth when you sneeze. Moving on to history again, did you know that the world's oldest piece of chewing gum is over 9,000 years old? It was found in Finland and is made from birch bark tar. Now, let's talk about technology. The first computer mouse was made of wood. It was created by Doug Engelbart in 1963, and it was a far cry from the modern, sleek designs we have today.